This is what remains of Novoselinka. It was once Russian-occupied territory located north of the contested Ukrainian city of Chernihiv, near the Belarus-Russian border. Completely destroyed, its residents forced out by fighting and many killed. Yura recalls the horror of fleeing his home and the day the Russian military turned his neighborhood into a front line.
We were completely lost. Nobody understood what was going on. We were hiding in our basement for 2 weeks without food or water before escaping towards Chernihiv across front lines. While escaping, we faced heavy fighting all around us. We ran along this very street with our 5-year-old daughter. Me and my wife, while my parents followed us. Everywhere you turned, there were people fleeing in fear. Some never made it out.
Those who have returned live in container homes provided by humanitarian organizations. They have limited heating, water supplies, and suffer frequent power cuts. But they do have hope. Russia's retreat was marked by indiscriminate killings, looting, destruction, and the targeting of civilian populated areas. Now that it's completely liberated, Ukrainian troops are on constant high alert should Moscow's forces return.
We are fortified now. We have barricaded roads, planted mines, dug anti-tank ditches, a long system of trenches, and a concrete border fence. No one is coming through here.
Here, close to the Belarus border, measures are taken to prevent the possibility of renewed assaults on the country from the north. Russia's continued attacks on vital infrastructure across Ukraine made this a war of endurance for both civilians and the military.
Most recent satellite images of the Belarus side of the border show a continued buildup of an estimated 30,000 Russian troops. Despite the threat of battling through the winter, Ukraine's troops remain resolute and defiant.
Do not come here, because death awaits you. This is a war for the civilized world, and if we join forces, we will win this war. No fear of the cold or starvation. We are in our land and must defend it.
The high price of being overwhelmed was paid by the lives of those who attempted to stop Russia's advance the first days of war.
We lost friends, family, who are not alive anymore. Witnessing with your own eyes your brother, your wife, your children being killed is worth the sacrifice to protect us from the enemy in the future.
More than 10 million Ukrainians are without electricity, water, or heating. 7 million are internally displaced, and 8 million people have fled abroad. But the cooler and fiercer the battle gets, the more determined they are to win. Semir, Sejfovic, TRT World, from the border of Ukraine and Belarus.